All right, the baseball state tournament is here, and if your team wins state, we will have a special t-shirt for sale for you in our shop to remember them by. Another thing, I am a little under the weather, y'all, so if I seem kind of slow, that's what it is. I actually filmed the content this morning for this video, these picks, and I'm like, you know what, I look like I'm drunk in that video. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it over and just run through them real quick, but if I look weird to y'all, that's probably why. All right, let's get to some picks. Man, some great games this week. Let's start out in 6A Division 1. We've got Midway versus Atascocita. I like both of these teams. Atascocita, they have come in really hot, while Midway, they have just been a solid team all season. I believe Midway's have 5 appearances in the state tournament game. I've got Midway winning this game. I like them a lot. Like I said, I think they've been the more solid team. I've got Midway winning this matchup against Atascocita. In 6A Division 2, Tomball versus Kingwood. Tomball is your defending state champions. Kingwood, they have one of the best records in Texas high school baseball, especially in 6A, where they played a lot of talent. I've got Tomball winning this matchup. I think Tomball's experience will eventually lead them to win a close game versus a really good Kingwood team. 5A Division 1, Aledo versus Smithson Valley. Aledo, they have been a solid DFW team all year, facing a lot of great talent up that way. While Smithson Valley, they have just had a great run in the playoffs. I think they're playing probably a lot better than Aledo right now, just as far as just a playoff team. However, I've got Aledo winning this game. I think Aledo's depth will eventually get to the Rangers. However, I did pick against them in football this year, so that could come back to haunt me. But as of right now, I've got Aledo. Smithson Valley has been to 4 state championships in baseball, and they have not won one. Or 3 state championships. This is their 4th one, and they have not won one yet, so we'll see what happens. In 5A Division 2, Grapevine versus Kingwood Park. I like Kingwood Park. I like the team that they've been. They're like a 9-loss team, and they've won 34 games, 9 losses, then a tie. I think that was like during like travel ball or whatever. So yeah, Kingwood's a really solid team. However, I think the depth, I think the experience of Grapevine gets them to a back-to-back state championship. Give me the Mustangs in this matchup. In 4A Division 1, Pleasant Grove versus Cow Island may be the best game out of all of these Texas high school baseball games. It's because of the history of these two teams. Between both teams, they've been to the tournament like 24 times altogether. Pleasant Grove has been 11 times, and Cow Island has been 14 times to the tournament. Cow Island has the best Texas high school baseball coach in history, and in Steve Chapman, and I think Cow Island gets the win. I think they bring a state championship home. They haven't won one since 2008, so I think it's time for the Wildcats to bring one home. Give me the Wildcats in this matchup. In 4A Division 2, we've got Spring Hill, Longview Spring Hill versus Wimberley. Wimberley, this is their first time ever to make the state tournament, and the Texans are playing really well right now. They have shocked me. I picked against them in the semifinals, and they came back, shocked me. So they're playing really well right now, so I'm not that shocked at the same time. But they're facing a Longview Spring Hill team that has been to state before, and I don't see them getting to state again and losing, especially with the experience they still have on this team. I've got Longview Spring Hill winning against Wimberley. In 3A Division 1, Liberty Allo versus London. You talk about 2 great baseball programs. London, they lead South Texas, so they're coming from down there. We all know South Texas has a great baseball fan base down there, as well as East Texas. Specifically Texarkana, Texas. They love it down there, They love it in East Texas, and they love it in South Texas, and we are seeing these 2 worlds collide in, again, Pleasant Grove and Cow Island, and then London and Liberty Island. However, I've got London winning this matchup. I think they get one. I think their depth is pretty good. Give me London taking home the title back to South Texas along with Cow Island in this matchup. So that's my kind of hesitant pick today. That's my cliffhanger there. We'll see what happens. A matchup that I'm super excited for is a 3A Division 2 matchup. Wall versus Thrall. It's very fun to say, Wall versus Thrall. These teams are both very good this year, and Wall has been to the state tournament before. However, Thrall has not been since 1998. I've got on my thing there, which I believe they won. So over almost 30 years since they've been to a state tournament, and they're here now. Thrall is. So Wall, they're a lot lot more experience in the state tournament. They won it in 2017, I believe. I believe they went, in 2023 is when they were in the state tournament last. I've got Wall winning this matchup against Thrall. I just think they will eventually, their experience will help guide them to a state championship. Give me Wall in this matchup. In 2A Division 1, another good one is New Home versus Centerville. Two teams that have a lot of experience in the state championship here recently. New Home, they went to state in 2023, and then Centerville, they've been the past couple of years. New Home has yet to win it. Yeah, New Home has not won a state championship just yet. So I've got New Home winning this matchup. I think they get their first state championship in their school history in baseball, and they are due one because their 5 state tournament appearances has been 2018, 2019, 22, 23, and 25. So here recently. Give me New Home in this matchup. In 2A Division 2, Collinsville versus Overton. These are two great teams as well in 2A Division 2. Collinsville got it done in 2024 last season, and they are looking to repeat this year. They're facing an Overton team that hasn't been to state since 2011, so they're not as experienced as Collinsville. However, I'm going to go with the experienced team, Collinsville. I think they get it done, and Collinsville goes back-to-back winning state championship. In 1A, Gordon versus Fayetteville. This is Gordon's first ever state tournament to make, and you've probably seen a couple of football players playing for these guys. Striker Reed may ring a bell if you watch Texas high school football. He is on this Gordon baseball team as well. So they've had a great year this year. Only 5 losses in 1A. However, Fayetteville, they come into 1A playing a lot of great teams, and their 4 losses have been big time teams. So first such thing as a good loss, Fayetteville has them. Fayetteville won it all in 2021, and they've been to the tournament every year since then. 23, well, not 22, but 23, 24, and now 25. So give me Fayetteville. I'm going to go with the experienced team here. I like Gordon a lot. They could pull it out, but I'm going to go with the experienced state championship team right here in Fayetteville. That's it, y'all. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel and supporting us like y'all have. It's been a great season over the 24 and 25 academic calendar, or sports calendar, you could say. Thank y'all for supporting me. The YouTube videos will still roll out hopefully every week. I'm going to find more content to talk about that revolves around what we all like. Be sure to check out my merch. Be sure to add me on all my socials, especially Snapchat. I'm going behind the scenes on a lot of stuff in there. Look out for state championship merch if your team wins, and we will see y'all in the next video.